G'day viewers, this is Troy from Troy's Visual Arts channel. I've been recently aspiring to make myself a large format camera because I've got photographic plates in my collection of films that are of larger format, also some large format sheet film, and yeah, the only way I've been able to shoot them was to slice them and stick them inside my 116 1920s Kodak Hawkeye camera. Anyway, I'm going to now make myself a bellows camera, and yeah, I've been sort of practicing on making camera bellows. Actually, this here is my third bellows I made. I actually made 3 bellows. The first one I made, yeah, I used super glue to glue up the seams, and I made it in 4 pieces, and yeah, it wouldn't flex and I ended up ripping it. And here's my second bellows I made, my Mark II bellows. This came out pretty good. This is done in 2 pieces where the seams are not at the corners this time but at the centre. Anyway, yeah, I just stuck this with double-sided tape and it works pretty good. Problem with this though, it needs to be painted black, otherwise light's going to be reflected inside it and cause some adverse light effects on the film. Anyhow, I've made me Mark III bellows, which is larger and better and good for my plates. I use much more stronger black cardboard paper, which I bought from the El Cheapo store in Westfield Fig Tree, and yeah, it's pretty much only got one seam, and I just fold. So I pretty much yeah, made this all in one piece as a one-piece sort of thing, and folded it and glued it up at the seam. This time using craft glue instead of super glue, which has got good flexibility. And this is the template I used. I pretty much printed this off the internet on 4 pieces of paper and stuck it together and stuck it over the black cardboard paper. Folding it up was a fiddly process, but I succeeded, which is good. Anyway, what's going to be happening is I'm going to be mounting this onto a box enclosure, and I'm going to stick my lens on the front here. I'm going to use for a lens, I'm going to use a magnifying glass like I did with my iconoscope camera over there, and I'm going to stick an aperture behind the magnifying glass lens so I've got decent depth of field. I'm not going to be making a adjustable iris because it's a bit of a difficult process, and this is pretty much a simple do-it-yourself plate camera. Right now I'm just sort of gluing up the ends a bit, using gator clips to hold them in place. This was a bit of a... I actually initially used double-sided tape to stick the seam together, but didn't seem to hold it, so I had to resort to using my craft glue. That's doing pretty good. The bellows flexes quite well. Anyway, yeah, I need some kind of good enclosure, probably made of wood or plastic or whatever. That's going to fit that's going to be about at least this size and upwards. I'm just going to have to measure the size of my largest photographic plates and make the enclosure to at least that size. Then I'm going to be sort of I have to sort of make some kind of film holder to hold the plates in and stick them in, and then lift the protective black cover and so forth, like you do with plate cameras. So I'll be making something like that, and then I need to make a shutter, and these are going to be slow. It's going to be a slow shutter. I probably might make a small aperture so I can just simply lift up the shutter, expose for so many seconds, and then then put the shutter down again, sort of thing. So yeah, I'm going to use a small aperture so I can use slower shutter speeds. That way I'm not having to rely on having to make a fast click shutter. So it's going to be it's going to be interesting to see how this all turns out. I need to also make sure this is light proof, so there's no light leakage coming in from anywhere. And there's a bit of a problem in the bottom corners of this bellows. One actually kind of ripped a bit in one of the corners. Not sure which one. So yeah, we've got to address that issue. Make sure that no, it's not going to get any more rips in the corners from wear and tear. So that's another thing I want to look at. And yeah, it should be right to put together into a large format camera. Anyway, make another video when I've made further progress with this large format camera, and I'll get back to you on that. Anyway, this is Troy from the Troy's Visual Arts channel, signing out.